Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. It's been a little while since I uploaded, about like 2 weeks, I think, around the 2 weeks mark at this point. So I'm sorry about the very, very, very late upload. Um, Honestly, I kind of burned myself out with a lot of shit I had to do, and I've been running out of video ideas and stuff I want to talk about already. To be honest, um, not so much in the sense that I'm already out of stories, but in the sense of one, there are some things. Some really sure if I really want to share out there, um, or if I'm not ready yet. And two, I kind of have like this, I guess, anxiety when I put out videos now because I'm kind of scared on what my viewers want to watch, what they won't watch, and like a large part of me at first was uploading like, hey, whatever the fuck I want, and people like it, and uh, yeah, it's just over time it's a little disheartening when you're trying to put work in and it doesn't come your way, but to be honest, not everything good is gonna come my way instantaneously. So I was just thinking that I just gotta keep working on it and keep pushing through. And yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So that's how to put this video together. I used to play Dead by Daylight a lot. That's the gameplay. That's the game you're watching right now on your screen. I used to play it quite a bit with my friends before. I don't know. We just split up. So this isn't old footage, this is brand new footage of solo queue. Just some random gameplay. I literally was like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of my old content. Why not I just play this game I haven't played in a while and see how it goes, and just record it and put it in a video. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy that content. But anyways, I just wanted to take a moment to actually talk about what the video is actually about here. Um, so I have really been trying to figure out what kind of story I want to tell. And there are a couple of medical stories I do want to tell, like my medical experiences, which is kind of funny to be honest. Um, so my most memorable one, Jesus, by far is hmm, probably the time I got stitches in my chin. So when I was younger, right? I used to live in a apartment building, right? And the apartment building had like tile floors, I think, like really really hard tile floors, like yeah, right. Um, and this was around Christmas time ish and stuff, right? And I think at this point we had a tree, right? We had a tree for Christmas, you know. So for some reason, I really want to go sledding. I have no idea why, but I spontaneously at that moment, I was like maybe like 7. Mind you, I'd never been sledding before. I like Before then I have never even touched a sled, you know? So it was like a completely random thing. But I seen it on TV, so I'm pretty sure I could have done it in real life. That's what I thought. So I grabbed like a pillow off the couch, right? At this old apartment I used to live in, right? And I started sliding back and forth across the room. So I got it, I'm holding it, I'm sliding across the room, and then I slide back to the other side and I slide over there and I come back and I'm just messing around, Um and then there was at one point where I'm not really sure how I managed to do this, but when I slid, I think my knee hit the floor and I just came to a complete halt and my face didn't. It just kept going. And my chin hit the floor and just ripped open my chin. And at first it didn't really hurt, but I knew like in my mind, um okay, that wasn't actually the main priority because when I did skip, I guess, or like skid on the floor, I smacked into the Christmas tree, So I like that was the first thing I knew was I was underneath the Christmas tree at that point. So I get underneath, right? And I'm a little distracted. I'm not really sure. Like it didn't feel like pain, you know? But it was like a weird feeling in my chin. So I'm touching. And the way my old apartment used to be was my grandma's room's door used to be literally right next to the living room, right? Like you open it and it's the living room. you know. So I'm like, and she was sitting in her chair, right? So she's sitting there at her desk, not looking at me, right? And I'm right behind her. And I'm like, Grandma? And she's not really paying me any mind, right? Because, I was just pretty much doing nothing. And then all of a sudden it came up behind her, right? I'm touching my chin. It feels a little wet, you know? I'm like, oh, what the hell? I'm looking at it. It's red. I'm not really like comprehending like what's going on. Like I'm like kind of like, huh? Why does my chin feel kind of like weird or tingly? I'm like, Grandma, am I bleeding? And she's like, what? And she turns around, right? And then she looks, and I'm like, I apparently like dripped a little bit of blood, right? On the floor, and she like started freaking out, grabbed like those like fucking I don't know if everybody knows what this is, but you know when you go to a Chinese restaurant and they give you the little tissues, the little napkins. Yeah, she gave me like a stack of that and like put it on my chin, and told me to hold it. Yeah. So then she brings up my aunt, right? She calls my aunt, and then my I remember my aunt told me this after, right? But she's told me that the way my grandmother made it made it sound like someone just like shot me type shit, and I was like bleeding on the floor and dying, you know. Um, but and then she I remember she told me what was like at the time she like sped like down the fucking highway and to where we lived, right? And I remember she opened the door like really frantically, like almost like I was dying. Like I remember she like swung the door open, you know. And I left my head. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, right? And and she's like panicking. She's like, oh, where is he? Where happened, right? And and then my grandma was like, oh, he's right there. And then she got mad at her because she just did like 80 something down, like the what's it called? What do people call it? The back roads. Yeah, yeah, back roads. And trying to get here, you know. So so yeah, that happens. Then they put me into the car, right? Well, at first they're trying to figure out if we need an ambulance, which I mean, for anyone who has ever gotten injured, I don't care if you broke your arm, I don't care if you broke your leg, I don't care if you're broke your finger, I don't care. If you're not literally dying on the spot, do not take an ambulance. I don't care what anyone says. You may not die from your injury, but you will die from that medical bill. It is like 13 grand off rip just to get the car there, bro. Like, no, I will. I appreciate healing my broken arm, but I would not like to pay an entire arm to fix my broken arm. Thank you. Okay? Okay. Anyways, don't take ambulances. That's the moral of the story. Regardless, we drive there, right? And then we get to the hospital, and they send me down, right? They're looking at me, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, well, you need stitches, right?" So then I honestly, this part of the story, I don't remember. It's like a gap in the story in my mind. I don't really remember what happened in between. Like it's kind of like a blank space. Like I don't really remember driving there, getting there. All I remember was at some point was I was laying down, and there was in the like a medical bed. I was laying in the medical bed, right? And I had my head up, obviously, because my chin. And to my right was some other kid who has a TV, who had a TV on. So guess what I was doing? I was little kid me. If there was a TV on, I'm watching it, right? Adventure Time was on. No joke. Adventure Time was on. And it was such a bad angle. And I was trying to angle my head perfectly, right, to watch it. But, while still trying to keep my, chin up, I guess. So then the doctor finally comes, and I don't know what is wrong with me. The masochist or whatever, right? When she was like pouring like this clear I don't know, maybe it's saline or I don't know what it was. Okay, don't ask me. This is like so long ago, and I was super young to even ask. Okay, but she was pouring like this liquid, and it was cold, but it tickled while she was stitching me. Right, so she was doing the stitches, but it tickled. I remember she was saying like, "Oh, if it hurts, just let me know." In my head, I was like, "This lady is crazy. This don't hurt." I'm laughing, giggling while still trying to watch the TV at the same time. So I'm laughing, giggling, angling my head at the TV. She's telling me to like look this way, right? And then finally we get it done. Um, they slapped like a band-aid over my chin, and I had to go to school. And yeah, no days off. um, to be honest though, the only thing that I got out of that was a scar. And a medical bill for some stitches. Yeah, that yeah. Anyways though, that is the story of the time I got stitches. Oh wait, is there anything else I'm missing? Uh no, I mean like I didn't really have any other issues um after that in terms of my chin. But I am thinking of this one really funny story that I think I am just gonna put it into this video right here, just because it's a really quick story. One time I was in fifth grade and I was playing basketball, right? And there was like no, I wasn't in fifth grade. I'm lying. Oh my god, I was in elementary school, right? So I was younger than fifth grade at this point, but definitely older than third. So like between third and fifth. Okay, that's the range. All right. So most likely fourth, if we're being really honest, right? We were playing basketball. We had recess at the time, right? We're shooting the ball. We're shooting the ball, and I was a really short kid to begin with, to be honest. Like by the time I hit like my freshman year of high school, I was like still like 4'11". So yeah, um, I was even smaller as a kid, you know. But there was this there's I mean there's no nice way of saying it. There was this bigger kid, right? And we're gonna call him you know what? He doesn't even need a name. That's how unimportant this is. This kid goes to go for a rebound, I think, right? I'm looking away. No, I'm looking up. I remember this. I'm looking up at the ball. I don't know how, but he trips and his weight just pushes me down. And I remember seeing his huge ass just, phew, and I broke my glasses that day. No joke. I had to go home and tell my parents that I broke my glasses because some fat kid fell on me. I'm not even lying. And they didn't believe me. They're like, dude, there's no way that happened. I'm like, bro, we were playing basketball and the kid fell on me. And I broke my glasses. And I'm not, I don't know what to tell you. It's- so- yeah, bro. Man. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content, or the gameplay. Sorry, and yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like the video. If you didn't, don't, and comment if you can. And yeah, catch you guys in the next video. Keep your head up, keep pushing strong. You got this. And yeah, have a good day, everybody. See you in the next video. Peace.
Told you this time it was different. Swear it's like your love going out, but the things that I did, you and how I don't listen. We both know I'm in the wrong, and the sad part is you can't help but forgive me. Then we back to the fighting and fussing. What's really on your mind, girl, is it the fact that we both wanted this so bad, but somehow we just can't get it? All you really asked for is love, honesty, and 99% of my attention. But I can't even lie, everything that we had, goddamn, I'm missing. It was gonna be me and you against the world, but now half of my world missing. Can't even listen to this when it's night outside, cause it's gonna hit different.